So I told you a couple of weeks ago that I wanted to start a dialogue about planters. And even though this seems like a really odd point in time during the year to be opening up this engagement, I think it's a critical time anytime we can talk about these planters. You know, that planter really, like I said before, this is the most emotional decision that you have on your farm. In a way, that planter and what goes along with it is probably a lot like our seed corn decisions. There's business, and then there's also the emotion that wraps up in it. I'm Keith Byerly, Precision Ag Manager at Central Valley Ag, and this is your Precision Focus that corresponds with the article on the CVA blog site. This is what I'm going to challenge you with. Again, think back to that planting season this year. As we talked about a couple weeks ago, how were you feeling about things while you were going through that? Was the technology specifically in your cab giving you everything that you wanted? And the reason I say let's start with the cab, even though we're talking about planters, is because really that's your point of entry. Whether you're dipping your toe the first time into using precision tools, or you're an OEM user that's been doing it for quite some time, you've got to make a decision about where you start. And that's where the ACS equipment team comes into place. We are going to sit down with you and work through this plan to figure out what do you need. Do you need something that's just around that planter, around that combine, or do you need a piece that's all encompassing and includes steering and spray application and a whole bunch of different things out there on the farm throughout the course of the year? When you were planting this year, that monitor that you had in your cab, was it giving you a report on the screen all at the same time for singulation, for seed spacing quality, for skips, for doubles, all of this stuff along with your downforce at the same time to let you know that that instant that you were putting seed in the ground, you were doing absolutely the best job that you could out there? Because if the answer is no, what I think we really need to look at is the 2020 Seed Sense from Precision Planting. This unit's built around the planter. All those functions that I just talked about are right there at your fingertips, and you can even put in a dollar amount for that expected harvest value so you can see how your decisions and what you're doing are affecting your profit potential for the entire year. At the same time, we need to take that one step further. The 2020 Seed Sense also has the ability to hook into the iPad to take all of that stuff from numbers on the screen into maps that you can take actionable items with while you're out there in the field, but you can also grab to go scout with later on. Through August 15th, on the precision planting side, we've got the opportunity to save $1,000 on that 2020 display, and we've also got the opportunity to roll that out into some things I'm going to talk to you about in the future, like hydraulic downforce and electric drives on those planters, and we'll talk more about how those really benefit you and profit for you in the backside. But right now it's important to know that we've got discounts, $50 per row on each one of those items, or if you put the downforce and the electric drives together, you can save $150 a row. We're going to keep talking about this stuff over the next few weeks. We're going to talk about these specials that are out there, and I'm going to push you guys to really think about that planter that we just got done with this last season and what we need to do to get the maximum dollars out of any investment we make this year, whether it's trading or upgrading equipment, to be ready for that 17 crop. If you have any questions, get a hold of your ACS equipment technicians or myself.